welcome back to my channel. It's Megan, and today I have a small little haul for you. I am trying to get my book buying back under control. Yeah, so I do have a very small haul here. I've got a couple books from book boxes. I've got 4 books that people gifted me, and then I have, I think, 3 books that I've purchased. So I think I did a lot better this month than previous months. We're gonna start with the books that I got from book boxes. So if you don't want to see spoilers for June book boxes, go ahead and skip ahead. But the first book we'll start with is the June Fairy Loot adult book, and that would be Her Majesty's Royal Coven. I feel like I saw a good description of what this was, so I'm gonna read from right here. Her Majesty's Royal Coven is a story that explores real-world topics of feminism and friendship whilst giving us magic, witches, and warlocks. This book is perfect for lovers of witchcraft, ancient prophecies, modern dating, and demonic frenemies. So I think it's just like a modern witch school, and I do believe that the characters in this are a little bit older than your like typical fantasy novel, so that's super exciting. And this is what the book looks like, and we have some stenciled edges as well. Next up is the Fairy Loot YA June box, and we got The Stardust Thief by Chelsea Abdullah. I believe this is also an adult fantasy, but I could be wrong. I think that they did, it's like between YA and adult. I could be wrong, I don't know. It does have a little bit of YA vibes in the art, I will say, so maybe it is YA, but there is what the end pages look like. Very pretty. So the Stardust Thief is inspired by stories from 1001 Nights. The Stardust Thief weaves the gripping tale of a legendary smuggler, a cowardly prince, and a dangerous quest across the desert to find a magical lamp. So it's almost like an Aladdin retelling, I believe. Super excited about this one, not gonna lie. Next up is the Lit Joy. I believe this is the winter YA crate, but it could have been spring. I don't remember which one it was, but it was Tahara Mafi's This Woven Kingdom. This has a very, very shiny edition here, very glossy cover, and it is signed. But This Woven Kingdom is a story of clashing empires, forbidden romance, and a long-forgotten queen who must claw her way through darkness to reclaim her throne, rebuild her kingdom, and save her people from the half-lives they've been forced to live. So I'm very excited about this one. A Very Large Expanse of Sea, which is Tahara's contemporary novel, is one of my favorite contemporaries of all time, and I'm very excited to read Tahara's fantasy. I also have the Shatter Me series that I just got, so I'm very excited to get into the fantasy sci-fi realm of this author's work. So yeah. Next up are the books that were gifted to me. First we have Sarah Desson's The Truth About Forever. My parents saw this at a garage sale and knew I used to love Sarah Desson. I got this purely for the nostalgic vibe. I loved Sarah Desson books when I was younger, and I kind of just want to reread it and see how I feel about it and keep it just because these were my jam when I was in middle school. So I'm excited to delve back into what middle school Megan enjoyed reading. Then the next book I was gifted is The Wicked Within, which I know is book 3, but I believe it's also the final book. I think this series is only a trilogy. The Darkness Within Her series, or the Gods and Monsters series. So I am happy to have this book so that I can just binge the whole series and see how I feel about it all in the end. Then Anthony has a videography business, and he had to film a wedding, and I am his assistant on wedding filming days when there are 2 videographers needed, and I always say I'm the best assistant because all I need is like a lunch and a hug. But he did give me 2 books in exchange for helping. So the first book is Fix Her Up by Tessa Bailey. This is the first book of the Oh, Too Hot to Handle, I think? No. What series is this? Hot and Hammered series, I think is what it is. It's like HGTV adult romances. I do have the second 2 books of the trilogy, but I did not have Fixer Up. So now I can read the whole series all the way through and binge this one. I'm very excited about that. And then he also got me Attack on Titan Volume 6. And this was the next volume I needed to keep collecting the series, and I have 6 and 10, so I need 7, 8, 9 to get the first 10, but he helped by getting me number 6. And I don't know if you guys know, you probably do if you watch my channel, but I became recently obsessed with Attack on Titan. I've watched the anime up to the point that it has been released, but I've not read the manga, and I'm really looking forward to reading the manga. Then for the 3 books I purchased for myself, Target was having a buy 2 get 1 free sale. So the books I purchased were The Hating Game by Sally Thorne. I've actually already read this one and I really enjoyed it. It's definitely one of my favorite romances. It's an office enemies to lovers romance, and it is now a movie, so I really want to watch the movie because it has Lucy Hale in it, and I've heard mixed reviews, but I want to see for myself how it is. Then one I haven't read yet is Tessa Bailey's Hook, Line, and Sinker. I guess I'm on a Tessa Bailey kick recently. This is the second book of the It Happened One Summer series. I still need It Happened One Summer, but they didn't have it in Target when I was there, so I settled for the book number 2. And I've heard it's got Schitt's Creek vibes, and It Happened One Summer. It's like Alexis's romance in the series. And then this is, I've heard, Enemies to Lovers of Crabs, or something like that. Or maybe it's Friends to Lovers with Crabs, but I don't remember. But that sounded funny, so I'm excited. And the final book that I purchased in June was Heartstopper Volume 4. I have read this on Webtoon, but I'm so excited to have the physical copy. I love this series so much, and the TV adaptation is just phenomenal. One of the best adaptations I think I've ever seen. So excited that they announced we're getting seasons 2 and 3 of Heartstopper. And yeah, if you haven't read this series yet, what are you doing? Honestly, what are you doing? It's so cute. So those are all the books I got in June. Let me know what you guys got in June as well down below in the comments, or if any of these books look super exciting or are books that you enjoy. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye, friends.